Hello, it's Tuesday, May the 17th, 2011, and I'm Martin Smith with a daily outlook from UFX Markets. The dollar fell versus most of the major currencies due to concern over the debt limit that may increase the possibility of a double-dip recession and increase unemployment. Global demand for US long-term financial assets, such as government bonds, also slowed in March as investors shifted into shorter-term securities and China trimmed its portfolio of treasuries. The stock markets extended a two-week slump as the Dow fell by 0.38% and the Nasdaq lost 1.63%. Crude fell by 2%, closing at $96.90 a barrel. Gold lost 0.10% and closed at $1,490 an ounce. Today, building permits are expected to show 0.59 million as before. Housing starts to rise to 0.58 million versus 0.55 million prior, and industrial production to 0.5% versus 0.8% prior. The euro strengthened against the US dollar as European finance ministers tackled the region's sovereign debt crisis. In addition, the euro gained from inflation in the 17-nation currency bloc, accelerating to its fastest pace since 2008, and boosting pressure on the European Central Bank to raise interest rates. Trading below support at 140 will change the momentum to negative for the pair, but a failure to break below this might lead to 142.50. Overall, the euro-dollar traded with a low of 140.47 and a high of 143.38. The pound strengthened a little against the US dollar, erasing some of Friday's losses. The trend for the pair is still bearish, with resistance at 162.50. Overall, the pound-dollar traded with a low of 161.46 and a high of 165.16. Today, CPI is expected to rise by 4.2% versus 4% previously, and the BOE inflation letter is expected to be released. The dollar strengthened against the yen after the pair succeeded in breaking its strong resistance at 81. The US dollar is showing strength against the yen despite BOJ Governor Shirakawa signaling that the biggest worry is inflation. The trend for the pair will remain bullish should it retain support at 81. No economic data is expected today. Finally, the Canadian dollar. This declined against its US counterpart as commodities fluctuated. Canada's dollar reached the lowest point since March versus its US counterpart as crude oil, the nation's biggest export, fell as much as 2%. The trend for the pair is still bullish, however. Well, that's it from me. Be sure to visit us at ufxmarkets.com for simple, safe, secure trading.